Another one for the records today, back here in this dumpster pile that we call a backyard. Um, Pretty much just came back here to try to dig out these stupid stumps because they're like ivy and they grow all over everything. So I can't stop it from everywhere, but if I can stop the ones that are near my yard, that'd be good. And I hit something that was not dirt. So I started uncovering, and it looked like a cinder block. But you can see on the side of it, it's not. It's like a solid thing. So it ends here, and then it keeps going this way. I think only to like about there, because you can see I pulled two of them out that are sideways. I don't know why they're here, because this is one of the unearthed ones, and it's just like it's a block of like concrete or whatever. I don't know why anyone put them in here, but they're here, so I'm taking them out. And there's some kind of gigantic demon bug flying around, and it just flew away, so that's good. But yeah, I have no idea why these are here, but I'm taking them out because they don't belong there. And what's the point of having them under the ground? If anyone has any idea why anyone would put them there, it'd be interesting to know, but I don't think there's any reason. So I'm just going to keep excavating them and make sure there's only 6 and not like an entire city buried under my house. Stage 2. We've dug out all the concrete blocks. There's 5 here, the other one's up by the house. But there's also these. I don't know why they're there, but they were underneath those. I don't know if this was like one thing that was poured at some point or if these are actually separate stones. I also ripped this root out with the axe. It was going from there to there. So I'm going to keep digging around, see if there's any more of this. I really have no idea still what the point of it was, but I'm thinking I'm going to rinse one of those off too and see if I can figure out if they're just boring old concrete or if they're actually some kind of a, like, I don't know, limestone or some other kind of like path type stone or who knows what, because definitely not a uniform thickness. So it was either like just poured there because it was leftovers, or it's not concrete. So that's the next thing to figure out. Well, it looks like mystery solved. This is just moldy old concrete, because if you look in here, that's a piece of a broken glass bottle that was just poured into it. So more than likely this was just poured into the ground for who knows what reason, because this is the side that was down, that's the side that was up, but you can tell it's just like randomly poured unleveled concrete. And this is the block I cleaned off, which doesn't look all that much different than the ones in the back, other than that it's not as dirty. So no idea why any of it's there, but it is. So I'm going to keep investigating. This apparently goes quite a bit farther than I thought, because watch this. Watch the dirt. Look how much of that, I don't know if you can tell. Probably doesn't help that I'm moving, but everything out to about here is lifting with the shovel. So there's apparently quite a bit more of this concrete under there than I thought, but we'll keep going. This is the final update for today. The hole's quite a bit bigger, and I think I got most of it out. That piece was the biggest. The whole area over there that was lifting up, I think it was actually because there was a root on top of the concrete, because as you can see on this edge here, it's all lumpy. So I think that's where it stopped. That was the edge of the hole. So I'll probably dig out that part tomorrow and then fill it all back in if I don't find anything interesting. And of course chop out those dumb stumps, which is the only thing I actually came back here to do. But there wasn't really anything interesting in there. There was like some garbage, some tin foil, like that handle and that piece of glass and that broken ceramic thing, but nothing really interesting in there, so I'm gonna go inside and clean up and then make some food, because pretty much my body looks like that now. Like everything is coated in dirt. So there's the dirt, and there's all the things. I'll probably just leave these out because this whole part of the backyard is weeds anyway, and then if it rains it'll clean them off, and then I can figure out what to do with them. Because what I want to do originally, you can see the foundation of the garage is actually visible there, and the neighbor's clearly isn't. Their yard is like several inches higher than mine. I want to put something up against my side of the fence here, because they've got stuff on their side, but obviously if I fill mine in, it's going to full over. So I'm going to put something along the bottom of the fence and then build mine up. So that's mostly level. Obviously it needs to still slope that way for drainage so it doesn't go into the garage, but that's what I'm going to use a lot of the dirt from excavating the driveway slab area for whenever that happens. So, oh, that was the only other thing I found. Found this barrel of monkeys partial container. So that was kind of sort of interesting in a very mildly interesting way. But that's about it. That's about all I found.